Hey, what's up everyone? Today's a new reset for Destiny 2, so the Conflux challenge is today on VoG, so if you're doing Master VoG and trying to get that Found Verdict time lost, today's challenge will be killing the Wyverns as they sacrificed on the Conflux. Now, with that being said, the build that I chose to go with today was my Titan. We tried to use mainly Titans and Warlocks. It just makes doing challenges easier before we start running through our other characters. So this is the build that I ran. You'll see me make a couple changes here. I put on the Cuirass just to make sure that if I hit one of the Wyverns as it was sacrificing, it would definitely die. One thing to keep in mind is that at 1344, a Cuirass of the Falling Star will one-shot a Wyvern. A Nova Bomb will make the Wyvern, I don't know, maybe 20% less health or 20% health left over. It's very important that you remember those because those are probably the best classes to run to nuke them. For better control, I would highly suggest using Stasis. So what we did is we split up two Warlocks on the left, a Warlock and a Warlock in mid, and then we had a Warlock and a Titan on right. A lot of people wanted to play it safe, so they went in as Warlocks. I wanted to go in as a Titan just so I could get my Titan done out of the way. Right here, it's best to use, me personally, I like the Polaris Lance, but right here in this run, I was using the Vision with Frenzy for the extra bonus damage, and it had Rewind on it. The strategy that we used here was on right side. We stayed on the right side of this rock in order to watch cave and when the Wyvern spawned. It's very important that you stay out of the Wyvern sight because even at 100 resilience and double void resistance, the Wyvern can still practically two-shot you, which is pretty crazy. Another thing to keep in mind of is that when the Wyvern spawns, you have two anti-barrier champions that spawn shortly after one another. So it's best to have Stasis Warlock on the right side, so that way they can put the Stasis turret right next to that rock, so to watch the cave. And then when the Wyvern spawns, he'll be on the left side of the rock. And if you stay hidden, you can guide the Wyvern towards the left side to sacrifice there. You have to be really careful because sometimes the Wyvern will be aggroed off of the turret. So you want to make sure that the turret cannot aggro the Wyvern. You want to make sure that your people in mid are positioned so the Wyvern can't potentially see them either, because for some reason he will aggro to mid relatively quickly if he even remotely sees a person over there. Another thing, I use Vision here, and sometimes I was really wishing that I was running Polaris because Polaris has infinite ammo and I wouldn't have ran into situations where I had to reload to kill the champions. So here you're gonna see the Wyvern spawn. I pop my barricade here to ensure that he doesn't shoot us from that side. At 1345, if you put two Anarchies on the Wyvern, it will make him go to half health, which is good. 1344, slightly above half, and then so on and so forth. It just continually gets bigger. However, if you're running the mod for the gear, on the Void section, I believe it's called the Superstructure Defender, you'll get that extra 30%. All you do is step on the plate as soon as data resonance activates. It's going to allow the debuff to take place, and it'll down his health even more. But you got to be careful because two Anarchies and one Witherhoard on high-level characters are going to almost kill him. Moving forward, you see right here, I just had my rocket ready just in case, because some of the ads, they'll like get in a big old cluster right there near stairs or right there in the beginning of the cave. So I was trying my hardest to ensure that they didn't overrun us. The champion there, it's best to have one person with anti-barrier and one person with overload rounds, just to make sure that you can take care of the champion. Don't stress it because the other side doesn't run into anti-barriers as much. Like they run into them, I believe they see 3 or 4 of them like us, but since it's a shorter distance here as opposed to over there, it's easier to deal with the overloads on the other side. So all in all, that's pretty much how we dealt with it. It's really easy if you have one Anarchy per location, one on right, one in mid, one in left, and then it makes it easier if you have a Wither Horde on one character on mid, right, and left. If you run mostly Anarchy, that's really good too. Just make sure that each side has Breach and Clear. The weapon this week as a reward is the Vision of Confluence, and there's a few roles that people should look out for. And those roles are Frenzy and Rewind. Those are going to be really good for Grandmasters. Also Wellspring and Frenzy, and that's for the Warlock, for the newly popular Grandmaster character, the Stasis Warlock. It's just really good for getting your turret back, so that way you can partner it with the exotic Eye of Another World. And the last role that is fairly newer to me, some of my clanmates are telling me it's really good, is Disruption Break with Rewind. So that's actually really good because I guess apparently it works on the champions, and I did not know that. So moving forward, I'm going to just let the rest of the gameplay play out. Enjoy, and if anything, I'll see you at the end of the video. Got ads behind us. Come on, yeah, good shit. You guys need help over there? You guys good? Ren, grab me. You guys good over there or what? Just stay alive and kill the champions. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Those champions gotta die though, that's the thing. Just let him live, kill the champions, don't worry about the later. Rin, we have a big problem. We have ads behind there, man. We got it. Champions have to die. Nice job, guys. Nice job. That should be it, right? You guys have a champion still or no? No. If you have a champion, you need help. If you don't have a champion, you don't need help. No, you're fine then. There it is. Good job, guys. Alright, so here I'm going to show the roll I got. Well, the first roll I got wasn't really that good. After I cleared the raid a few more times, I turned in some spoils and got some better rolls. I apologize for the AC in the background. It's like really hot here, so the AC is pretty loud. Next video, I will try to find a better way to manage that. So, great news is the challenge is complete. It's not as hard as Gatekeeper Challenge. However, next week is going to be Oracle Challenge. I can't wait to do that. And after I do it, I will record a video and post it. And as you see here, the version of the Time Lost Vision of Confluence I got had Surplus and Thresh. It comes curated, Zen Moment, and Full Auto. So if anything, come see me on Twitch.